Greetings all you. Mr. Castagne here. You call me Chris, RasCas. Out in California right now. I know it's been a while. I look a little different to study that. I'm in LA. LA is the birthplace and home of a fella they call Tupac. All you might know him. Tupac had a poem. He talked about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete. Alright? He said, did you hear about the rose that grew from a crack in the concrete? I seen it in Trinity. Alright? He said, proving nature's laws wrong, it learned to walk without having feet. Funny it seems, but by keeping its dreams, it grew to breathe the fresh air. Long live the rose that grew from the crack in the concrete when no one even cared. Now Tupac used to talk about this poem plenty. Search up on YouTube, you'll check him all over. All kind of interview talking about this. And he would say that if you see a rose growing from concrete, no matter where you see that, if you see that, nobody gonna watch and see, oh, the rose have damaged petals. People will say, wait, but a rose grew from concrete, but a rose? You understand? And what he's saying is that nobody will ask why the rose that grow from the concrete have damaged petals. No, instead, we would celebrate its tenacity. We would marvel at its will to reach the sun. And so Tupac used to say, well, I am that rose, and this is the concrete, and these are my damaged petals. Don't ask me how, thank God ask me why. What does this have to do with all you? Well, Jed, all you know me as a teacher, right? And as a teacher, I never really study too much, making sure everybody get 100% in tests. I want all it to learn. But the reason I got into education was because I see that rose in the sun. Everyone are all here. I'm talking to 3 classes in particular right now. I'm talking to my first form class, 4E, 5E. I graduate now, men doing big things. All you know all is, and like Darian, Jelani, Chikara, even Ward and all settle down. All you know who all is. I'm talking to the first form one I had when I come in integrated science. All you must see in form 5 now. It was 1C. Come back to all you and I'm talking to my form 1 form class who now 3E. Well, 1C that must see now 5C. I get the news over the weekend about Stefan. Now, this is not about me, but I know all didn't see me in a while, so maybe all you forget about me and think it's not about me. But a long time now I want to talk to some students just to let all you know, hey, still studying all year, I want to make sure everybody doing good. At least just to know people good now. You understand? But then I get our news and I say, well, I have to say something. Anyway, what I'm saying is, as a teacher, I see that rose, I see that potential, I see that positive in all here, especially men like Stefan. You understand? Stefan is a man, all you know, didn't have it the easiest in life. And I hear he get into some bad situations. More recently, people talk about gang thing and thing. I read the newspaper article. But all you know the man. I know the man. I know him now from since when he was in Form 1, not too long. He used to be a little mischief and thing, but I now write his aunt an email there because his aunt and I used to, talk about trying to keep him in line and thing, when he get a little mischief and thing. And I now write his aunt and tell her I could still see the man smiling. All you know, Stefan, he liked to smile. He liked the kicks and thing. He didn't have it easy, and he wasn't perfect, but he was a youth. He was a youth man. And he was a good youth. And I ain't really care about people who want to say about, oh, they just always say he's a good youth and thing. Yeah, I ain't really care about that because nobody born in this world as a criminal, Jed. All you know that. I'm not excusing the man for his bad actions, but I'm saying you wouldn't ask why a rose that grew from concrete, we pave up, where it have no soil, it have no nutrients, it have nothing supposed to grow there. You wouldn't ask that rose why he have a little damaged petals. You understand? Well, Stephan is a man that had a little damaged petals. You understand? But he was a rose. He's like a diamond. I ain't trying to romanticize it. I just want to talk serious. It have forces out there, Jed, in Trinidad. All you're there, I was there, I hoping to come back too. But we trying, Jed, we trying. We trying to build a society. We trying just to live life. We trying to, have some peace, have some love, have some justice. But it's not easy. Always have forces out there, Jed. It have real forces out there. It have forces out there in the community. It have forces out there who misleading youths, who gain, thief head and trying to thief other people here too. And it have real forces out there. Where I am right now in Los Angeles, California, there's where a lot of it coming from. You understand? The gangster rap and Hollywood. You understand? I'm watching Stephan face right now. Then it have other things going on. All you know going on in Trinidad. All you see the videos on Facebook. You understand? All you know men live in Trinidad. You understand? All kind of gun thing going to fight other people war. Or it might song like it's far away. Or it might sound like it might sound fancy. It's not fancy, Jed. It's not fancy when a man dead. You understand? It has no style in that. Now maybe I preaching to the choir, but I know for sure it have some fellas, Jed, who they still figure like everything is kicks now. You understand? Some all you want to get on like Alexander rank sting. You understand? Rank sting on you, like how the man say. Ian Allen. But to get serious, right? It have no ranks in being dead, Jed. It have no ranks in gunshot. You understand? And you're dead. It have no ranks in that. And it have no ranks in killing people either. And it have no ranks in robbing people either. And it have no ranks in slapping up a man. It have no ranks in you understand? What do you think? You see? Yeah, sweating a man. It have no ranks in sweating a man. You understand? It's kicks, right? It's kicks until somebody get hurt. All you this is where Stefan start. I know watching that email here between me and his aunt when he was in Form 1. Right? Kick sting. Alright. But watch where it end up. You understand? All his boys, all you go be, all you go be young men. No problem. Man go fight, man go rough and tumble. Cool. But all you please keep all your head on your shoulder now, please. Don't get all your head teeth, Jed. I know the next one done drop out of school already from my class. All you know what I'm talking about. You understand? Try with the man. Still try with the man. Don't judge a man because you don't know what he's going through. In the man heart, in the man brain. Right? But all you, anybody who just try and straighten up now, man. And all you who straight, don't look down on a man if he's doing shippiness. No. You gotta be a brethren. You gotta be there for the man. You could tell the man, yo, that ain't making sense, you know. But don't look down on a man. Right? Because that ain't helping things. Because that is what will drive people to become bullies and then to get into crime. When they feel like some of us who have it easier in life and have no idea what they're going through want to now play with better than them by saying, boy, look at you, go down the wrong path and whatever. I'm not saying that yet. Watch everybody out here trying just to live life, right? And everybody have a talent. Everybody have value. Everyone of all here have potential for greatness, Chad. My form class 5, either graduate, all you know. The further pay me say that. All they have potential for greatness. We come from great places and it's great places we go and reach. Understand? My form class get fed up on me talking about certain things, but I will say it because people need to hear about it. All you look up names like Marcus Garvey. Look up names like Buzz Butler. Look up names like Macandal Dagger. The man still alive. I know the man personally sit down and talk with the man. Understand? Look up names like Kwame Ture. Ture. Right? These men from the Caribbean. Grew up as little youths in Trinidad, Jamaica, wherever. Look up Walter Rodney. Look up C.L.R. James. Little youth grew up in Tunapuna, breaking school, breaking beach and going and swimming in the river and things instead of going to school. The man influenced movements worldwide. Political movements, social movements worldwide. Over the whole 20th century. Trinidadians, Caribbean people, Jed. Just like anywhere in the world. But I have to say because it's where we're from. And we just feel sometimes like Trinity is we little bubble. That is we zone. Trinity East is we zone. Or Trinity is we zone. Or Arima is we zone. Or Granny is we zone. Or Manzanella is we zone. Or wherever we from is we zone. That is it. And it's just the boys on the block. And the girls and them in bishops. And, you know, and that is your world. That is not your world, Jerry. The world is a big place. And you have a place in it. And you have a contribution to make. You understand? And you don't have to become the president of the US or the president of Trinidad. You don't have to become anything big, Jed. Everybody have a talent. You could make a contribution. You could help out a man. You could just grow up and become anything. A teacher, a doctor, an engineer, a fireman, a police even, a coast guard, whatever. You understand? A scientist. You understand? Whatever, you could come up, you could grow up and do something and live life and be happy, have joy, be comfortable, have the respect of people, and best thing you could ever do is reaching a place where you able to help somebody else. The fulfillment you get from that, fellas, that is what is worth living for. Guns and things don't make no sense. Ranks things don't make no sense. Bling things don't make no sense. Violence don't make no sense. Pretend all this bad man don't make no sense. You could be in sports. You could be in music. You could study your work. Right, fellas? You could just be a kicks man. Look at have a youth man from table and I surely see him. And he has some kind of thing in the eyes, contacts and thing, and he just make some videos and thing. And there's real billet up the man. A youth man. There's real billet. And I ain't gonna lie, there's breaks in sometimes because I was be thinking, boy, Luis just go and say something out of timing. The man just keep it clean for the most part. Keep it clean and have everybody laughing. And it's a big old man like me. Laughing at this little youth man. The man just bring joy to me. A little youth man in school playing the fool. You understand? But he ain't doing nothing negative. Jedi rambling. It's going on too long. This video going on too long. But this situation in Trinidad going on too long. And as a man just wanna say, I know it is out here without having a male figure to talk to kind of lean on as a father figure then. Yeah, I had a father. My father was sick, so he was only there from the time I was 10 years old up. I give thanks for what I had. But I just saying. And I had uncles and things now and then in between, but I just saying, I know how it is, Jed. I know how it is. You're trying to figure out life on your own. You understand? You're trying to get some respect and whatever. But I just tell only as a brother, Jed, as a bigger brother, because of what I consider myself. More than a father, I have my own little child now. She's a darling. But for all your Jed young men, I just a slightly less young man. Just want to tell all your Jed. No homo. I love all your Jed. All your positive youths. All you have greatness in you. I don't want to see nobody on the papers again for things like this. Right? Stefan try real hard. Different people try real hard. Mr. Stooge try real hard. Mr. Smart try real hard. Mr. Wickham try real hard. And fellas is good fellas, right? All you have some amazing teachers in Trinity, all you know that. Right? You know, so I wanna say too, sometimes getting news like this just feel like failure. How the first thing hit me. We fail, but we fail. We fail, you know, we fail Stefan, but you know, if Stefan didn't get the cup, nobody would have been running around saying, hey, we didn't fail Stefan, boy, it's a success, boy, a victory, boy. No, it's only when a man get licked down is really feel the failure. So I right now want to big up every single person who at any point in time do any little thing to steer a man off of the wrong track. Any little thing, because you never know. Life is a funny thing. We always have a crossroads, and a man could always slip down the wrong side. Next thing you know, the man dead. All you're doing good things every day, Jed. Big up all yourself for that. Big up all the teachers. Respect all the teachers for me, please. Right? And don't let nobody slip. Within all the kicks thing, all in a school together, all in a class together, don't let nobody slip, Jed. See a man slipping, pull him square. Say, yo, that no cool, Jed. Say, yo, you know, how could I help you out? You understand? Or they talk to each other, Jed. Talk to each other. Don't let a man slip. Gang thing not cool, horse. Not cool. Right? Have all your clip, have all your gang, you know. But not no violent gang, Jed. All your gang must be. You understand? Let me do something positive. You understand? Yeah, you could have your gang, you know, but let it be a positive gang. We don't know guns in this gang, Jed. We don't know knife hunting in this gang. No. It might sound like kicks, but it's serious thing. I'm talking serious. We have a gang where you do schoolwork now. We have a gang where, you know, we look out for men who going on the wrong path, pull them square and help them out. We have a gang where we put up money to help a man out if a man don't have shoes. You understand? If a man don't have lunch. We have a gang where you make sure a man, nobody in the class ever hungry. You understand? This kind of thing. Respect all the teachers, yeah. Because teachers love all you. You understand? We don't want to see nobody on the papers like this again. I want to see greatness from all you. I know some men doing it already. right? Faisy, big up all yourself, right? Mr. Wickham, big up. Mr. Pollard, Mr. Smart, Mr. Sturge, you understand? And the female teachers and them too, you understand? Just try with all you understand? Miss Yearwood, Miss Holder, who is the form class teacher, Miss Holder really care about all you know that. I know she must be feeling real, taking it real hard. I don't know, but I feel she must be taking it real hard. She had all the respect all the teachers, please. Miss Gibbs, Miss Mugnambuga, right, all you. Miss Rennick, respect all the teachers, please. Because deep down inside, regardless how crazy they might seem or they might think they're mad or they disrespectful, nobody, no. They're trying to do their best for all you. We might not always agree, but everybody love all you. Each one of the teachers love all you. Should this gone on too long? 21 minutes. I don't even know if I could upload this whole thing. I gotta cut it down. Maybe it's just for me to get it off my chest. I'll try not to let something bad had happened before I say something again. Ball is still good, Jed. We'll see you all in more time. Bless.